Okay.
Hey, all right. It doesn't say it's recording, but okay, it's recording now. Okay, so yeah, how's it going?
Um, well, I don't know. I don't know. I am struggling a bit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I was running a group today, and an individual in the group just kind of, I don't know, took me aback for a bit. They actually left the group, and w while they left, they were yelling,
Oh,
you know, don't you even know what's going on right now? I don't know how I thought a white therapist could even help me. Um, I don't.
uh-huh.
So they just like
Yeah.
left the group saying, like you don't even know what's going on right now.
Mhm.
How could you,
Yeah.
a white therapist, help me? And I don't know. So I
Um,
kind of, yeah. And so I don't know. To me,
mhm.
yeah, I don't know. How could they think that because of my race, like if I'm white or if I'm black or if I'm Asian or Hispanic, like regardless of that, like how could they think that because of that I won't be able to help them? That's like what's really frustrating
Right.
to me. Uh,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it would be really kind of, it would have shocked me and, kind of really frustrated.
yeah.
So,
And see, previously, so um, this one individual, he's kind of mentioned things here and there prior,
mhm.
um, and he's black, and he's noted
Mhm.
early on in the group that he's historically felt misunderstood and and judged by others because of his history. um
Mhm.
I mean, up until now
Mhm.
the group has gone well, and I'll
Mhm.
check in with each individual about their treatment progress and goals. But today he just seemed pretty detached and just really
Uh-huh.
difficult to engage.
Mhm.
Um, and then when I tried to reflect on some of those observations, then that's when he yelled, you don't even know what's going
Mhm.
on right now, and I don't know how I thought a white therapist could help me. So it's kind of, yeah.
Mhm.
So he just kind of left the group. Um, And so then, the rest of the group is kind of, a little shaken up by that, wondering, if he's okay and kind of what's going on. And it kind of left for this kind of uncomfortable or like, negative vibe, just kind of glooming over.
Right.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah. So now I'm just kind of unsure as far, like, I don't know, I guess how to move forward with that. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So the program was going all right until like today, and it seemed like there was a change in mood and just kind of like yeah, for for the this one gentleman and uh, who left like kind of dramatically saying like, oh, you know how can you help me if you're white? And yeah,
Right.
it just kind of made the group feeling like, okay, now what do we do? Yeah, it's kind of this like big white elephant. And so I'm wondering, that's such a hard like situation. Like, how did you respond? I mean, the group kind of responded like they weren't sure how. What about you? How
Yeah. So it just
yeah.
kind of left. I mean, I don't know. Everyone just felt kind of uncomfortable, and I tried to
Hmm.
not show my feelings in the group, um,
Hmm. Right.
to show that I, had a response or had these feelings.
Hmm.
Because I also didn't want them to. I don't know. I don't want that one person's feelings or thoughts to influence the rest of the group's feelings or thoughts about me and our work together. You know.
Hmm.
Um,
Right.
I don't want that work to be discredited. Um, I I of course want to help them, and I want them to feel that they're getting the support and the help that they need. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess when he left,
Mm-hmm.
I of course paused and um, you know I had kind of I had brought up that I had talked about it, like I understand that um, we all have challenging situations and we might respond um, differently than others. So um, I want to acknowledge everyone's, feelings about this, so we can kind of discuss one on one. If you do, want to talk about what happened today, um, you know, but I also would like to continue with what we are talking about. So I tried acknowledging what had happened in the room, um, just on a general basis, and allowing for one-on-one support while still trying to continue talking about what we were talking about. It left for a very like
Mm-hmm.
awkward kind of moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I don't, yeah, I think you did the right thing by still trying to honor this time, for the purpose people gather for, obviously, people came, all the way there to, kind of, heal and try to work through, important issues. So, yeah, I think you did really well. Trying to kind of also kind of put aside your feeling. But yeah, I think I don't know. How do you feel about the group kind of going forward in terms of like, you know, do you think the gentleman will come back and
Right.
what would it be like when he comes back?
Right. Um, I don't know because it is really tough because I want to, I want to be able to acknowledge what had happened without putting this individual under the spotlight. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess at least today I'd mention, we can talk about this one on one. I want to acknowledge
Mm-hmm.
this state of uncomfortableness. And we can talk about that, allowing for that. But I don't know. Yeah, I, I will, I think for the sake of everyone else, I mean, I would like to continue group normally or as normal. Um, but then I think, I don't know, as far as reaching out to this individual, because I want to make sure that, his feelings are heard.
Mm-hmm.
It seems, from that response or that reaction and leaving the group, it seems, that he's having a really tough time. So if possible, I would like to reach out to him before the next group, to kind of talk about what happened and kind of process
I think
that.
it would be a great thing to.
Yeah. Um, but at the same time, I do also want to acknowledge his feelings that, that maybe he feels that I can't help him and maybe try and talk through that. I don't know. What are your, because I would hate to like contact him and then have him be even more
Mhm.
upset.
Mhm.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. But I think as you know, like conflicts are kind of a natural part of group process, and um, I think it will be helpful, and I think it can be. Yeah, there is the opportunity that it will bring uncomfortable feelings. Maybe it's gonna be on sort of an uncomfortable conversation to break open, but in the long run, you know, I think it can really help you guys' building relationship. Um, to because by asking him and going to him, you're showing him first vulnerability, that yeah, like you were put in an uncomfortable position, but you're gonna go back to him and try to kind of mend things a little bit, again. And then two, it will, you're showing him interest, like, you
Hmm.
know you're not just, well, that was weird, or oh, he's, um, you're not putting a conclusion yet. You're showing him interest. So I think, my guess is that he will appreciate it. He will talk to you, at least depending on how he's doing. Of course, maybe he's having a really hard time. He might need more time, but
Hmm.
I think it's not a bad idea to go to him and, just, you know, hey, what happened, and
Right.
kind of at least have him kind of explain what happened, um, and there may be more. We can go from there. He may tell you something that happened outside or inside the group, or
Hmm.
maybe he had an experience. Sometimes people, I've experienced in my experience, very random things can trigger like them about, their past relationships, hard experiences that they had. So, um, I think that it will benefit. Yeah, I think, it'll benefit the relationship between you two, but I think it'll also kind of help him build, relationships with other people, which is the whole, which is a big part of the group, that we're
Right.
running. So I would do that, and, I'm wondering. I think you also did an excellent job, kind of giving everybody a space and the option to, um, you know, process this experience with you. I think it was great because yes, it affected you, first, and most directly, but, yeah, this could have been a trigger. This could have maybe personally, like, yeah, really impacted them, in a way. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, I think it was great. And if I think even in the future, I think you could even, propose a little break, for everyone, before, I know that there's things to be done, but that's part of kind of, like learning to heal and deal with hardships. Addictions is a hard thing, and, I think, yeah, just kind of, showing people that it's okay to take a break, like, process and come back. So yeah, I would even suggest, hey, um, do you guys want to take a short break and come back? And that would be good for you, because that's kind of a, uh, you know, that's a, um, yeah, that would have really affected
Hmm.
me, as well, if I was in that situation.
Yeah. 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 I think you brought up some good points. Just to reach out to him, showing my vulnerability. Since he has expressed, feelings of, being judged by others because of his history or feeling misunderstood. Um, so, I mean, yeah, it's very possible that, something could have triggered him. So I think, your point of, um, the point that you had brought up, that was, that I thought was really good, is that by being able to and being showing that vulnerability of myself, so that we can, kind of talk about that and talk, about, that experience, and to try and work through that. Um, and
And
also, suggesting a break, maybe, but, I'll suggest that, kind of as I feel it out, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And that will make sense. Yeah, I think you
Mhm.
as a group leader and clinician, yeah, it's I would definitely encourage you to trust like your feeling and yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's I think that's helpful and some great points that you brought up, which helped put things into perspective for me. So yeah, thank you for kind of chiming in and kind of bringing some of those to light. So yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome. And just to let you know, I am available if you ever need want to talk about it again or think through the, how you might talk about what happened with the gentleman who left the group or the rest of the members in the group. And if you just kind of see and try to work things out and you need more help, like I'm here to kind of give you support and even talk to the gentleman with you. So yeah, just let me know.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated on what goes on. So
Okay, great. Well, I think you're doing great, and yeah, just yeah, let me know if you need help and keep up the good work.
okay, thank you.